we looked at this grammar stuff. I think we did the first 4 questions. この本はもう読みましたか？もう読みました。I've already read it, right? We did that one. We did 山田さんは大変いい人ですよ。何も悪いことは聞いたことがありません。So we had this, you know, I haven't heard any bad things about her. 聞いたことがない。We looked at this a little bit in the class, talking about have you ever been to Japan, like, and stuff like that. Have you ever, basically, have you ever? So if we just do a little refresher on that, let's have a look at Discord here. So we got something したことがないを、まあ、あるかないね。あるかない。And that was basically saying I have or I haven't done this particular thing. So let me drag my screen over here, actually, easier to see. Okay. So let's just see if we can remember how to use this. So how could I say then? Have you ever been to Japan? How could I say that using this grammar? So remember, it's past tense of the verb. Yep. Have you ever been to Japan? So it's 日本に I don't know, we touch. 日本に the past tense of 行く, which is it's actually an exception, I guess. It's not as you'd expect. That's right, yeah. 日本に行ったことがあるかはありますか? And the answer would just use, yeah, exactly. Both at the same time. The answer would use that verb at the end. So ことがあるかないので, so yeah, 行ったことがある、行ったことがない is the response here. 行ったことがある、行ったことがない. So we can do it with anything, like we could say, let's try another one. Have you ever eaten whale? Okay, have you ever eaten whale? Whale being what? What's whale in Japanese? Whale は日本語でクジラですね。そう、クジラ。So we could say クジラ and then it's going to be the object. So クジラをAnd then we're going to use the past tense of 食べる. That's right, yeah. クジラを食べたことがありますか? クジラ食べることがあるか? Then you just say はい。あるかないか。ね。Okay. So yeah, easy enough. Easy enough stuff. This is N5 grammar. Yeah, クジラを食べたことあるか? Yeah, we looked at this as well. ここに住所を書いてくださいませんか? This kind of won't you, can I not get you to sign here, please? Yeah, or can I get you to write your address here? 住所を書いてくれませんか? くださいませんか? Which is a bit weird because ください and then くださいません doesn't kind of match up as the negative version of the verb. But anyway, we did that. We did this one. あなたはそこへ行った。行って。Oh, no, we didn't do this one. あなたはあそこへ行っていけませんよ. So we're looking at this particular piece of grammar here, which means that you can't or you shouldn't, right? I wonder if you know what this is. What goes in here?
Me?
It's not ni actually. We've got the ni here. The e is the ni.
Oh.
Yeah, so asoko ni is fine as well. So asoko e towards that area, or to that area. Asoko ni, to there. Ni itte ikemasen. So we're looking at like it. The expression is it, or you mustn't do X. Yeah, this is the expression. It comes up in Yotsuba a bit. In a shortened form. I wonder if you know what goes in here. Which one of these?
Is it wa?
It is wa. Yeah. Itte wa ikemasen. So it's this part here, this te form with the wa ikemasen. That means you mustn't. Verb, basically. Te wa ikimasen. And this is often abbreviated. River, Shun, do you know what it's abbreviated to? The part that's abbreviated is the te wa. That's a different way to say it, actually. The te wa is often abbreviated to cha. So, icha ikemasen. Icha dame. So, te wa gets turned to cha. Dewa gets turned to ja. J-A. So, for example, asonde wa ikemasen. What would that mean then? Asonde wa ikemasen.
Play?
You mustn't play, right? You mustn't play.
Mustn't play.
But the dewa gets abbreviated to ja. So it's asonja ikemasen. Or ikenai. Asonji ikenai. You mustn't play, and this is the polite, sorry, the informal version. You also see it in manga and stuff, and spoken conversation as asonja dame. Like this. Bad to play. Asonja dame. That's another way that it's said. So from this te wa ikemasen, we get either chadame. Oops. Chadame. If it's a te wa, or we get chadame. We get these two versions of it. For example, how could I say you mustn't swim? Using the first part, it would be oyoide, because it's a te form, right? Oyoide wa ikemasen. Oyoide wa ikemasen. But we can go super smushed, slangy, informal version of that. Oyoi de wa ikemasen. Oyoi, not cha, right? This is a dewa one. So this is the ja. The easy way to remember it is the tewa. The te doesn't have the dakten. It doesn't have the two dots. So the cha doesn't have the two dots. But the dewa does have the two dots, right? The de has the two dots, and so does the ja, the g in the ja. Yeah. So that's how to remember it. If it's tewa, it's cha. If it's dewa, it's ja with a j. Yeah. Oyoi ja dame. Oyoi ja dame. You mustn't swim. Magma ni oyoi ja dame. You mustn't swim in lava. Uma o koroshicha dame. You mustn't kill the horse. Uma wo 殺しちゃダメ。殺しちゃダメ. Just the easier way to remember it, you know, it's a lot shorter than 殺してはいけません. It sounds way too polite. Okay. So I'll just give you an English example sentence to translate. Sure, you can say, you mustn't, let's think, eat that mushroom. You can try that one. Rivi, your example sentence will be, let's have a think. You mustn't. Let's think. Drink. You mustn't drink that milk. And we'll use sono for both of the that's here. Sono mushroom and sono milk. There are your two examples. Can you actually do the polite version and the informal version for both of these as well? Just to check. Okay. Yeah, this must and mustn't used a lot. We'll actually cover the you must. We're doing you mustn't right now, but we'll cover you must straight after this because it's interesting and I think we can use them in today's Let's Play activity as well. So yeah, we'll do must and mustn't, and then we'll jump into some MC, I think, for a bit. Some Minecraft. So I guess another 10 minutes of grammar here. Do. Yep, so we're just covering must and mustn't in Japanese today. Then we're going to play Minecraft together. Try and use it in some kind of authentic speaking activities. Right, cool. So we've got from Shan, we've got sono kinoko. Yep, sono kinoko wo tabete. You've missed the wa here. Tabete wa ikemasen. Yep. And then the second one, sono kinoko wo tabecha dame. Perfect. The second one's perfect. Yep. Tabecha dame. Good. Tabecha dame. Tabecha dame. Oyoija dame. Tabecha dame. Kicha dame. Asonja dame. Nonja dame. Micha dame. All these different verbs. Yacha dame. That's the play version, right? Or do. Yacha dame. Sono gyunyu wo nonde wa. River missed the wa as well. I guess it's not obvious that the wa needs to go in there. Nonde wa ikemasen. Good. Sono gyunyu wo nonja dame. Good. So I'd like to now look at the opposite of this. Like we're saying you mustn't. The must is also quite interesting actually. So what we've got here is, if we break down what they're saying, it's saying that milk, drink. To drink is ikemasen. To drink is no good. To drink is no good, or to drink is bad here, right, with the dame. But the opposite of this thing. Whoa, I got a follower. Hey follower, thank you for following. Please come and join us if you like. The opposite of mustn't is must, and the Japanese is quite interesting for this. So if we take River's example here, for example, it says sono gyunyu wo nonde wa ikemasen. The opposite is sono gyunyu wo nomanai to dame. This is the easy version. Okay. So look at this. This is the you must drink that milk, this says. But can you break down what's going on here? What have we got? What's this nomanai? What does nomanai mean? Nomanai.
Hi.
Hey, welcome back. Yeah, not drink or don't drink. And the to here is the first conditional in Japanese, which basically means it turns it into an if. So you can say whatever's before, if this, to this, right? Then this. That's a kind of very simple if statement in Japanese with a to. So what we're saying here is, if I break it down, sono gyunyo nomanai to, it means if you don't drink the milk, then it's bad. Which is kind of interesting, right? If you don't drink the milk, it's bad. So we've got, the first part is, you could say sono gyunyo nomu to dame, but that's just not used very often. The other way is, this one that we've already looked at. Sono gyunyo nonja dame. Drinking that milk is bad. And then the you must do something is you put the negative version of the verb. So we've got neg verb to dame. And that equals if you don't, then bad. Literally, right? If you don't, then bad. Ohayou gozaimasu, dog 610. If you don't X, then bad. Okay, that's what we've got here. The Japanese, you must. It's literally, if you don't do it, it's bad. And so the kind of, if you flip it around, it means you must do it. Because if you don't do it, it's bad. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. So we've looked at 2 grammar points here. We've got you must equals, nai to dame. Verb nai to dame. And then the you mustn't equals te wa ike masen. Or cha dame. Okay, they're the 2 grammar points we've looked at just now.
Okay.
Bittle, have you seen these before?
No.
Oh, okay. So yeah, we've got negative verb todame, means you must, and then we've got just the te form of the verb, which gets conjugated to cha or ja and dame. So let's just do a little bit more practice, and then we'll try and use these in Minecraft. I've got about 5 more minutes here before I wanted to jump in. So, can you, Shan, take your you mustn't eat that kinoko, that mushroom. Can you change that into you must eat that kinoko? And also, River, can you also... Oh, I've already done yours, right? Sono gyunyo nonmanai to ikenai. Nonmanai to dame. So, River, we'll look at yours as you must play with your brother. Ototo. Ototo. Wait a second. That's yours, River. And we are going to use asobu here. We're not going to use like yaru and whatever. Hey dog, if you want to come and join us, please feel free. We're in Discord. We're in the classroom chat as well, where you can answer, or you can try and create these sentences there in the Twitch chat. We're going to jump into Minecraft soon, and today's activity is Uma o Sagas. We're going to hunt for some horses. So here we've got River, it's ototo tone, ototo to, like with your brother, ototo to. And I want it to be, negative verb todame. Or to ikemasen.
I'm so confused.
You're so confused?
Yeah.
I
missed some of the lessons.
Yeah. We're looking at how to say must and mustn't in Japanese. Basically, the first one we had here was, let me just... What's the best one that I wrote? This one. This. Ototo to asobanai to dame. Yeah, that's good. Perfect, River. You get the Pico 8 star. Good. So this message here that I just pinned replied to was saying how you say mustn't, and it's the te form of the verb with wa, then ikemasen, and this is shortened to cha. The te wa gets shortened to cha, and the ikemasen gets shortened to dame in informal speech. And then for verbs that conjugate into de, like the te form is actually a de form, then it's de wa ikimasen, right? So for example, oyoi de wa ikimasen or asonde wa ikimasen. These guys, asobu and oyogu, they conjugate into de instead of te for the te form. Are you familiar with the te form of the verbs?
I'm still lost.
Oh, good. Oh, good. Well, what verbs do you know?
Well, I recently started, so
Okay.
I'm just trying to learn the alphabet.
Oh, right. Okay. Hiragana and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe a little bit above your head right now, then.
Yeah.
We're just looking at verbs and how they conjugate. We've looked at verb conjugation in the past. I can probably bring up a video or something, or we can cover it another time. But yeah, verbs, they have like 5 levels of conjugation plus the te form, which we're just looking at right now. Let me just continue with River and Shern for a moment then. So we've got here, Shern's put, sono kinoko wo tabe nai to dame. Perfect, yes. If you don't eat that kinoko, it's bad. Good. You also get the special gold star. Doesn't mean anything. In fact, I'm very much against badges and leaderboards and stuff, as people might know from my my research. But yeah, you get a gold star. When do we use the must and mustn't when we are in world in Minecraft? In what context? Well, for example, you mustn't kill that sheep, or you must eat to survive, or there's definitely must and mustn'ts that will come up naturally. Or don't do that. You can also use it as like don't do that, like そうしちゃダメだよとか. Okay. Okay. So we've got you must, you mustn't. Let's see if we can use it a little bit. That was like a single grammar point, which took about 30 minutes, but I think it's a good one. It's a good one. Must, mustn't. It's a good one. So let me start my streaming here. I think I've got Minecraft already open. I guess we can do a couple more. Minecraft, here we go. Should pop up.
Which server?
It's the survival one.
Okay. Oh, I may be a couple 1,000 blocks away.
I can TP you over here.
Like a couple of 100,000 blocks.
Easy peasy. So I got a message here on the Twitch chat about when can we use must and mustn't in Minecraft. What do you think, guys? Where do you think we can use this grammar in Minecraft? Can you make some example sentences before we go hunting for our horses?
I would love to try, but
Well, what about in English first? I'm gonna pull you here, River. Sorry, we'll start here. Sean. Sean's in game.
Does Sean even talk? They're unmuted, so.
You mustn't kill that sheep. Yeah, this mustn't is also, it has a don't vibe about it as well. Like don't do that. That's bad. So you can say その羊を殺しちゃダメ. Like you mustn't. Don't kill that sheep.
Yeah. Okay.
Shen's in here too.
Custom cave.
TP Shen cheap. There he is. Oh, so here we can say you must kill the zombie, right? So it would be zombie wo, and then this verb korosu, right? This is to kill a zombie. And then you must. And so in Japanese, literally, ここのチャットって日本語と英語どっちかを使った方がいい。どっちも使っていいよ。どっちも OK。You must kill the zombie. Yeah, so in Japanese, it's literally if you don't kill the zombie, it's bad. ね、ゾンビを殺さない。殺さない、right? That's the negative. 殺さないとダメ。殺さないとダメ。殺さないとダメ。Good. さあ、今日はですね、今日は、ホース。ホースは日本語で何でしょう？
馬。
馬ですね。そう、馬で、hunt or look for. Look for is.
Should we sleep first before we hunt for horses?
Yeah, そうだね。じゃあ、寝ようよ。寝ようよ。寝よう。Let's sleep. 寝よう寝よう。
Where
Oh.
is getting these custom capes?
Where's what, sorry?
Your custom cape.
Oh, my cape?
Yeah?
Oh, it's
This one?
it's a thing of legend.
I just have the migrator cape.
A what cape?
Migrator.
Migrator. Okay.
Yeah.
Mine's the cheap shop cape. Come on, get with the program. Yeah, it's apparently it's quite rare, and people have tried to steal it in the past. So. Yeah, Sean, good. Mitsukeru is
cool.
to find, but to look for is sagasu. Sagasu.
I guess.
So if you found a horse, you could say mitsuketa.
Mesugeta?
Mitsuketa. Yeah. I found it. Like past tense of find. Mitsuketa. で、まずね、みんなで探す。Okay. じゃあ皆さん、食べ物は持っていますか？食べ物は持ってる？
はい。
俺も持ってるね。ルビーは食べ物持ってる？
I might just look for horses, I guess. Once I find a horse, you have to remind me and how to say
Mitsuketa.
that I found a horse.
If you can read the hiragana, yeah, it's mitsuketa, which is mitsukeru in the past tense.
Okay. I'll try my best.
Oh, good. ルビーさん、食べ物ある？食べ物。OK あるのね。OK。じゃあ行くか。Shall we go? 行くか。
Over the next few days, I'm gonna try to learn how to read hiragana.
Please do.
So I can probably do better at this.
じゃあどっち行く？どっちね。Which way? どっち行く？
Tachiga?
どっち行く？こっちか、こっちか、こっちか、こっち。We have, what is north, south, east, and west in Japanese? You know? 右、左、上と下 is up, down, left, and right, but that doesn't translate into coordinates.
Probably bought a lead for a thing. Wait, so did I lose my base?
I don't know where you are, dude. We're all together still.
Yeah, I was like 100,000 blocks away from spawn.
Oh, I
From a
TP'd
base
you
there.
to, TP'd you to our base here. Sorry.
Can I like make my house there or something?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
I went 100,000 blocks because I thought I wasn't really trusting anyone. But now that I know how peaceful this community is, and there isn't like
yeah, we just
anarchy or anything.
only really used it during last time, so.
Yeah.
こっちはどっちだ? Let's have a look. 南西に行こうか。南西. That's a cool word. Southwest. I need to get my coordinates out. Southwest with どっちだ? 南西. I'm looking around. Coordinates.
Wait, how do you say no in Japanese?
いいえ.
Yeah.
じゃあ、いいよ、リバさん、それで。リバさんについていきましょう。リバさんについて、no, to follow, to stick to river についていきましょう。Let's go. Ruby-sanがリーダー。
Do I change my language on Minecraft to Japanese?
You can do, yeah.
I'm gonna try. See
You
how
don't
that-
need to leave, by the way. You can just do it from the menu.
Oh, I didn't know that.
じゃあ、Ruby-san。あ、そうか、そうか、そうか、そうか。I have a question. クラは I'll just do it in カタカナ。クラは持っている Are you in possession of the クラ Do you have a クラ The クラ
Uda.
クラクラクラ Not gratias. I don't have a gratias in my pocket.
Because it's Japanese or Chinese.
クラ by the way, is どっちって聞かれたとき、そっちあっち。
Oh, saddle.
っていろんな声がある。うん、あるね。Saddle, yes, the saddle. Saddle はありますか？私が一つ蔵、that's the wrong kanji, but yeah, 蔵があります。Okay. That 蔵, by the way, is like a storage room. So, I think katakana. In fact, is 蔵常用kanji? Let's have a look at this dude. これはどうだろうな。I'm not sure if it's Joyo kanji or not. Joyo kanji, by the way, are the common kanji, the general use kanji. I think there's about 1,900 about that are considered like general use kanji that everyone should know. And of course, there are kanji outside of the Joyo kanji. I'm not sure.
Why
if
is the
Kura is one.
language, the Japanese language in Minecraft all kanji?
Why is it all kanji?
Yeah.
It shouldn't be. You might have chosen Chinese. For example, the carrot, mine says ninjin in katakana. Shan-san, you need to get a saddle. あるね。Okay, I see the chat now. 蔵がある。Okay, cool. じゃあ俺もあるし、リバーもあるから。Let's get Bittle over here. Bittle, where are you? どこだ？
I found a horse.
早いよ。早い。
How do I say that again?
Check the chat.
Oh wait, I left the game, so it's
Alright, it's 見つけた。見つけた。見つけた。Well, I don't know where you are. So, じゃあ、River さん。
I am.
I'm gonna follow you, mate. シャンも一緒に行こうよ。早いよ、見つけんの。
Found one horse. No, two. 3. And a fire.
これは牛ですか？馬ですか？
Isn't like car like the thing that makes your sentence a question?
牛を乗れる？ Can I ride a cow? 乗れるか？
No?
乗れない。
乗れない。
乗れない。OK。牛うるさいね。
I don't have a saddle.
We do. We all have a 蔵持ってます。We just don't have the horse. We're the opposite to you.
I have a horse. I don't have a saddle.
あ、いたんじゃない？
What horses?
What's that? Oh, 蜂だ、蜂。
Or horse?
蜂と猫ちゃん。猫ちゃんがいる。
Niku-chan?
うん。
So weird. If like you spoke to people who speak Japanese, so
あはは。
all I do is listen to YouTube videos.
うん。まあ、I've been speaking Japanese for what, 16 years now, so, but I'm still very much a learner. Always a
Yeah,
learner.
I heard it's like 50,000 kanji characters or something.
Not in Japanese, probably. Maybe in Chinese.
No? But there's kanji in Chinese too?
That's where it comes from.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's called Hanji. にゃんこだ、にゃんこ。そう、にゃんこがあった。イカ。What can we see, guys? We can see some 花。some 草。これ、ひまわりね。ひまわり。じゃなかったっけ？ひまわり、そうだ、ひまわり。 Himawari is a sunflower, right? It's kind of a cool name. Himawari, like hi means the sun, and mawaru means to go round, right? So I think it refers to like the head following the sun. So Himawari. Ushi-chan noro yo.
Are you guys coming?
We're kind of going somewhere.
I have a horse and I have nothing to use, like bring it over except pushing it, and it won't let me push the horse for some reason.
Oh, just remember our bearings so we know where we're going.
Wait, where's the village? Your base?
皆さんベッドあるか? Oh, ないね。ない。
Is that like a Japanese keyboard?
みんな
Yeah.
どこ？
みんな近くにいるよ。近くに。Is there a Japanese keyboard? Yes, there is a Japanese keyboard, I guess. But we don't use it. We just use the Romaji, just the normal QWERTY keyboard.
How would a Japanese keyboard work if it is like 3 alphabets?
Each key is a hiragana, rather than
What about katakana?
A B C D. It's, you know, like akasata.
Well, yeah, but what about katakana?
Katakana? Oh, you just press spacebar. If you've never typed Japanese on a keyboard, you press spacebar and it shows you your options. Oh, Livy got bed.
Is it like uppercase and lowercase too?
There is not uppercase and lowercase in Japanese.
Oh, that'll be easy.
ありがとう。ありがとう。
I mean, all the Japanese I know is from anime.
Oops. 斧がない。斧がないけど。どうぞ。ルビーさんのベッド。
Oh, shoot.
やば。
My entire game is now Chinese or Japanese, so I don't know what to click.
夜になるよ。It will be night. ここで寝ていいの？ここ安全？
This screenshot. I don't know if it's Chinese or Japanese.
Yeah, send a screenshot. I'll check it for you.
Yeah, okay.
ちょっと床の下に寝ようよ。
In Nihongo land.
Okay. That is Chinese. That's not Japanese.
Okay. I messed up. Where's Japanese?
Right, 寝るよ。
Oh, this is Japanese. I recognize this.
皆さん寝るよ。Let's sleep in our tiny cave. Bittle, can you sleep? 寝れるか?
I'm not online.
Oh, okay.
I left to change my language. I have no idea where the language thing is in my escape area or pause menu. It's all Chinese. And now it's Japanese, I believe. Oh wait, I'm online. I don't have a bed. I'm gonna head offline so you guys can sleep.
Cool.
Just tell me when to get back online. Wait, so your language is like a mix of hiragana and katakana?
Correct, yeah. 誰がベッドを持っていますか? あ、リビのベッド持ってた。ごめん。どうぞ。俺が持ってた。ごめんなさい、俺が持ってた。
Thing of learning other languages, you want to pick a language that has the same alphabets. But this is just totally new to me.
Oh yeah, that's the tricky part, right? Okay,
Yeah.
じゃあ進もう。Let's continue. We going this way? ここでいいよね。こっちこっち。
Where are you guys?
Uh-oh, creeper. Woo! We're not far from the base. Uh-oh. Skip-san. またクリーパーがいる。
Too much smoke now because he's gone.
うわ、クリーパー強っ。なかなか死なないね。
Why does his pickaxe have a smiley face in it? Is that a character? Wait,
Yeah,
that's...
it's not a smiley face.
Oh my. I recognize some of these.
The smiley face, for example.
Well, yeah, but
この辺
there's
にい
also
るで
that,
しょ。
that weird loop.
They've got to be here somewhere. この辺に馬はいるでしょ。馬さん、出てこいや。
If I can learn how to read Japanese, then it should be a lot easier.
It's a good start.
I think like it's probably best to learn how to read it first, then you can slowly get into learning how to write it.
I'd just pick up a textbook, pick up a grammar guide and go through it. Or just keep listening to it. なんだいたいたいたいたいた馬がいっぱいいる。
どこ？
ここ、どこださっき一緒にいたじゃん。We were together just now. どこだシャンさんのとこ。いたいたいたいた。そう、リビのところにいるね。馬だーしかもなんかさ、ピンク色の羊がいるね、これ。どうしたの Is that normal? Do you just get pink sheep?
It can happen, yes.
ピンク色の羊もいる。What? I didn't know these dudes could just spawn like that. 羊だったの。いや、豚だった。俺もそう思った。羊。じゃあさ、どれにしますかWhich one will you choose? Where's your, oh, you can't put a saddle on until you tame them. Okay, okay. じゃあ俺、これにしますね。この子。これが俺の子だ。Let me ride you, dude. Forever friends. 永遠の親友となるだろう。Okay. You'll be best friends. Am I doing something wrong? He doesn't want me to ride. Oh, we're on. We're good. We're good. Oh no, he kicked me off. Not happy ですね、こいつ。乗れない。Still kick him. Okay. それじゃないだろ。Okay. それね。Okay.
Oh, I have my
乗れた。
Japanese texture pack on. I just realized.
乗れた。よし。
Most of my blocks are
友達ができた。I made a friend. クロちゃんとつけました。やったー。皆さんの馬、早いかな ?Shall we have a race? Shall we have a race? See which one's the fastest? どこまで行くか。あそこのさ、なんだ、俺が見ている、山向こうにある山まで。あっちにある。
Wait, I'm gonna turn on text speech.
あっちの山。The mountain over there. あっちの山まで走って行こう。Let's run. あっちの山まで。Come on, Sean, we're gonna race over. 私の馬は遅い。How do you know?
It's slow, I don't know.
行きますよ。じゃあ、ここからさ。Can you see the mountain over there? あの山ね。
Wait,
Ready?
はい。
In Japanese, they say right, like this, right? I'll just do ready, steady, go. They say yoi, and then don, which is kind of the sound of the pistol. So I'll do a yoi don, and we'll see which horse is the fastest. いくよ Ready? では、yoi don. Oh, Rivi, 早い。 リビの馬早い。全然早い。River, your horse is insanely fast. 早い早い。River の勝
Oh,
ち。
no. Narrator doesn't work for Japanese.
River の勝ち。River's the winner. That was fast.
Oh, it's upsetting.
カブちゃんの人早い。カブちゃん in the chat, River, we got カブちゃんの人早い。
Yeah, the narrator doesn't work for Japanese.
Oh. ハートは皆さんの馬のハート。俺の馬はね、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10、11、12、13、14。14の14個のハートがある。こいつはね。
Oh, I found it.
That's pretty good, I think. It's got 14 hearts. My brown beauty. How did you do that?
What's up, pandas?
How did you make it go? 11個のハート。Okay. Sa, base ni modoro. Kichi ni modoro. Let's go back to base. Modoro. Let's. I think I'm using that quite a lot today. Modoru. Modoro. Let's go back. Modoru means to return. Leader ni tsuite iko. Leader ga hayai mon na.
Wait, the Madoru?
Modoru means to go back. Modoro is the it's the volitional form, which means let's go back.
Madoru.
Woohoo! Woohoo! Or
Am
modorimasho.
I like rolling the R?
Only if you're a Yakuza boss.
Oh,
Or like I just did then. Modoro.
Madoru.
Modoro. Yeah.
Madoru. Ooh. So that means return.
It means let's go back. Let's return.
Oh, let's go back.
Let's. Oh, I fell in the water. Yeah, it has a let's vibe about it. Where did she go? River wa doko da? Am I going the wrong way? I think I got lost. Maigo ni natta. Now that's a hell of a Minecraft thing. Maigo ni natta. I have become a lost child. Maigo.
私も。
Yeah, I'm back. I'm Madoru.
Modotta. Modotta.
Madotta.
I went back, yeah.
Yep. I went back.
Madotta. Past tense.
Marotta. Oh, okay. Marotta. Is
Modotta.
it ta or da?
Modotta. Yeah.
Ta. Okay.
To have returned.
Madotta.
Oh no. Horsey. Oh, I see. Is that Shan?
Hmm?
I thought I saw you.
Oh.
Konbanwa. Infinite Lee. Interesting name. Yosh. Oh, ここにいるのか、俺。
Where are you?
Exactly.
Oh.
I don't know.
I can give you the codes to the base.
Yeah, please. Let's have a look,
Okay.
see where we are. じゃあ皆さん、レビーとシャンとリーですね。Oh, リーどうも、こんばんは。
There.
Thanks for the follow. Okay, make our own way back then. So it's 75 minus 392.
Do we have netherite? We can make a lodestone. Or a compass
Probably.
to it. Then we can have a compass which tells us the way back.
Am I going the wrong way? Minus 392.
I like
Yeah,
this
I'm going
path.
that way.
It just goes off the ledge.
となんだこれは minus 723. Okay, so that way essentially. Oh, that's the wrong way. That way. Minus 723. Here I come to save the day. Or whatever. Oh, foxes, cool. This the right way? I think this is
Do
the
you
right
live
way.
in Japan?
I do, yes.
I really want to visit someday.
Am I going the right way? Minus 392. Minus 723. Yeah, this is the right way.
The only plugin you have is Discord SRV.
The plugin?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty useful, I think.
You can see in the chat. I mean, in Discord chat.
Oh no, I'm stuck. Damn it.
I'll be waiting for you on the ledge.
Hmm?
I heard something scream.
Uh, oh no, I'm really scared.
Oh, there.
ベースに戻れない
I
かも。
see, churn. Sorry.
あ、いたいたいた。ベースあった。あ、よかった。ああ !No, horsey!
Die.
馬が死にそうでした。Nearly died.
Where are you? Don't see you.
Oh, I'm nearly home now.
Churn is the open. Never mind.
It's a bit laggy for me.
Ugh.
So many mobs. What difficulty is it? Can't
Come on.
even check it.
Come on, horsey.
Japanese.
Oh.
It's like a T dash smiley face dash.
よし、戻った戻った。危なかった。
Hi.
Hey! どうもです。
Why is there just like a
そう、見たか
path
った今。
ledge? Up here there's a path that goes to a ledge.
OK、じゃあ、ここで降りて、ちゃんと馬が逃げれないように、
Oh, I lost my diamond.
どうしよう、これ。はい、戻りました。ルビーさん、この馬、
Laggy, I can't get on my
You
horse.
can't get on your horse.
It's too laggy for me. What's happened?
Wait, so height is yes?
Oh, shite!
Oh no.
クリーパーさんが
Uh,
爆発した。馬が死んでないね。OK。馬セーフだ。どこに行くの？これからね、どこにも行かないですね。これでそろそろ終わりにするところなんですよ。インフィニさん。リーさんね。今日の目的はね、Our goal today、今日の目的は馬さんを、捕まってくることですね。見つけてくること。So, we've achieved today's objective. I'm just concerned that this horse will run away if we don't put it in some kind of hole. So,
we can make a pen.
yeah, I guess I'm just gonna dig a hole and keep it in there. Get over there, dude. ここでいいかな。で、これ2ブロック分掘らないとダメだね。こうやって。2 blocks. Alright, so I think that's my horse secured. Ruby さんは戻らない？
Wait, so when are lessons? I'm checking down spring.
シャーンの馬はどこ？ Want to find your horse. この上かな？ Oh no, to the left.
Is it Wednesday?
Oh fuck. Another creeper.
I'm floating in the sky.
Oh. No, no.
Whew. I can see you, Shan. I'm right next to you. You're on your horse, actually. 馬に乗っている。But there's zombies attacking you.
It's way too laggy for me.
Don't worry. 守ってやるから。I'll protect you.
I can't get on the horse.
You on it for us.
Am I?
Yeah.
Oh,
Zombie
fuck
attacking me.
me. Oh.
The sword is too strong. So I use an axe.
で、ゾンビがいっぱい襲ってくるね。Lots of zombies keep attacking. Yeah, もう馬さんの守ります。守ってるけど。
Wait, so lessons are Tuesday, Wednesday, and Saturday?
No, just today and Saturday, basically.
What about the Wednesday one?
This is the Wednesday one for me. It's Wednesday morning in Japan.
Oh. It's 9 p.m. at my place.
Yeah, it's 10 a.m. here.
Oh wow.
Shun-san.
I guess that Japan is like on the other side of the world, so.
Yeah. River-sanもラグイですか？ラグイ I can restart the server if you... Oh, I got your horse, Shun. じゃあ、俺がシャンの馬を...
Press tab.
Wait.
Press tab and you can see Sharon has...
I'm gonna take
Like,
his
you
horse back to base.
It's are you using a Japanese keyboard or an English keyboard?
I'm just using a normal English keyboard, yeah. OK, シャンの家、馬も安全です。ここに入れました。
Hey.
で、この雲がやばい。リビューは戻れますか？ Can you get back? 戻れる？
It's Tuesday for me and
リビー。
Saturday.
You able to get back to base? 戻れますかね？
Okay, so Sunday is reading manga.
That's right.
Is that
Yeah.
how you pronounce it?
Manga, yeah.
I always thought it was like manga, not manga.
It's manga.
Oh.
Like a man.
So it's like Japanese comics or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
そろそろ終わりにしますよ。I gotta go to a meeting here soon, so River, I need you to get back.
I guess once this lesson's over, I can work on the map.
あれ、今、リビ戻ってきた。よし。よかった。リバさん、今、ここに馬入れてますね。We've got our horses in here.
Nice. Ruby, Shern, and Cheap.
That's right. The OGs. We've been doing it for ages now.
Oops.
Oh no!
Ow. Wait, use an axe. It doesn't have sweeping edge.
I'll use a hoe.
Ah, you picked it up. Pick up the grass. Cheap. What should I call you?
Cheap, yeah, cheap's fine.
Okay. You picked up the dirt block. Mine to get out.
Pick up the dirt block?
Yeah, you picked up there.
I'll come in.
Sure, and fixed it.
Okay, guys. So today we looked at. Yeah, ありがとうございます Dog-san. Thank you for checking in. So today we looked at grammar. We looked at should and shouldn't, or must and mustn't. やってはいけませんとか、やらないとダメ. We looked at these, or やらないといけませんね。やっちゃダメ。やっちゃダメ。飲んじゃダメとか遊んじゃダメ。こういう文法を見たね。You must, you mustn't. 馬室のスペースはちょっと狭い。いや、狭いと思いますね。でも今日はここまでなんで。So we got time for today. So 今日の馬さんはここでちょっと我慢してね。我慢して。来週はじゃあちょっとちゃんとしたステーブルを作ってあげる。Oh, シャンさん。じゃあシャンさんもそこでいいよ。You can stay there with the horses too. And then we looked at, we played Minecraft for about 30 minutes, 35 minutes, and we found some horses, which was our plan. Next week, let's come up with another plan and try and execute it. Maybe make a stable for the horses or something. But for today, that's all. If you're interested in joining classes, I know we've got 5 viewers. If you're interested in joining classes and, you know, helping out, check the Discord link in the chat or whatever it's called. And yeah, we do this every week on a Wednesday. So yeah, happy to have other people come and join us. Infinity さん、リーさんね、もしね、一緒にやりたいならいつでもね、please welcome, please join. ドグさんもね、全然 OK です。Alright, I'm gonna shoot though. Like I said, I got a meeting to go to. Got some stuff to do today. Everyone stay safe, you know. Don't get corona. And I shall see you guys next week. Thank you for watching. またね。